Hi, my name is Bill, and my father once fit 10 potatoes in his mouth at once. He's famous for this. He's known as Chipmunk Cheeks Rogers. We make most of our money from his various merchandise, such as bobbleheads, posters, t-shirts, and a weird brand of potato-flavored cannabis called Stuff 'Em In Potato-Flavored Cannabis. A lot of people ask me if I'm going to follow in my father's footsteps. No. No. My dad's a pretty good entertainer. He often does gigs at carnivals, like that involve shoving potatoes in his mouth, but like, to be honest, they're kind of getting old, like fast. His audience is dropping like flies. My dad used to be a lawyer, and I'm like, how do you make that shift? Like, how do you spend like all of your time dealing with complicated legal matters and then just all of a sudden go to like shoving 10 potatoes in your mouth, giving your doctor like a fright? My dad's popularity has waxed and waned over the years. He tried to regain his popularity once by shoving like 11 potatoes in his mouth instead of 10, but he had to go to the emergency room because one of them got stuck up his earlobe. I'm still not entirely sure how that happened. Hey Bill, the money from the bobbleheads hasn't really been coming in, so I'm thinking about branching into tomatoes. Oh? Do you think that if I were to put like 8 tomatoes in my mouth, would it feel like similar to like 10 potatoes? Or do you think that like the tomatoes and potatoes are the same size, so I could just do 10 tomatoes? I really don't know. Because I think tomatoes are like a bit larger than potatoes, but it's close, like it's really close. Wow, so fascinating. It's also like a presentation or show thing, right? Because if I started with like 10 potatoes in my mouth, right? So moving down to like 8 tomatoes, even if it was the same, like it would look like a huge downgrade. I should have started with tomatoes and moved on to potatoes in hindsight. Yeah, I mean, it is a tough one, but maybe you should find a more stable career. The merch will pick up soon. We can buy the dog back from the pawn shop, don't worry. Didn't Jeffrey run away? He ran away to the pawn shop, wherein we need to get the money to buy him back. Whatever. Hey, maybe you can help me with my potato-tomato thing. Even you can't describe your life choices. I need some new merch for that, so like, if you could design some, aren't you an artist? You could design some, that'd be really cool. Dad, I'm not an artist. I thought Jackson Pollock was cool for like 3 days in the 3rd grade. Oh, that wasn't too long ago. Dad, I'm going to prom tomorrow. What? With who? A girl named Jacobina. Oh, well have a good time, son. And no drugs or alcohol or anything, okay? Says the guy peddling the cannabis merch. Jacobina, so good to see you. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine. So, is it true that your father's the guy who, like, shoved 10 potatoes in his mouth?
Unfortunately, yes. Can we talk about something else?
Oh, I was just hoping to meet him and, like, learn his technique and stuff. I think that'd be really cool.
No, he was just born with large cheeks. That's all. Nothing special. Like, you can't learn it. It's not a talent.
Oh, well, see you then.
What? You were just going out with me because of that?
Why would I go out with you otherwise?
You're wearing a tropical shirt to prom. That's weird, man. You're wearing a tie-dye. Ooh, tie-dye. That could be a good merch idea. Dad, can you, like, not? Dude, the money, the dog, the pawn shop. Dad, you're just... Thanks. This sketch has gone on for far too long. Not particularly funny either.